Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome back to another video. So if you guys haven't noticed by the title and thumbnail of this video, is we have a lot of bad news going on in this video. And a little bit of good news if you stay towards the end, but mainly bad news. First thing is the front lip is gone. I completely destroyed it when the snow fell for the first time, so I took it off because it looked trashy. And when I took it off, the canards also look kind of funky, so we took that off too. So now it kind of looks like an A4. Like everybody said, it looks more like an A4 now, and it's kind of sad. With that being said, since the snow has fallen, the new wheels have to go inside.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And question, do I sell these wheels or do I keep them for next year, keep them the same color, change the color? What should I do? Because it's a toss-up. I really like these wheels, but maybe we need to go a version 3 on the Audi. Now, this is the last thing I think on the list for the Audi. You know that crack that started over here? Yesterday driving to work, it kind of did this. So now it's all over the car and it looks really bad. So if it shows up in pictures or if someone says it to me in person about it, I'll replace it. But I just don't feel the need to replace it right now because it's snowy and that's when a lot of gravel starts flying. So we'll see. Now the main reason you guys clicked on this video is because of the M4, and we're gonna get to that in a minute, but I still haven't marked these tires when I took them off, so I don't know which side's which and if it's on the front and the rear. So we're just gonna guess, but next step is putting on these tires. So we're just gonna make it real easy. There we go. So you guys will be proud of me because this time I labeled them driver rear and driver front. So now we got them labeled, so next time we won't have that issue. However, we might still have issues with these ones. And I also messed up. I forgot that I'm running a staggered setup. So 12.5 millimeters in the front, the rear, and 10 millimeters in the front. So I forgot that I had different size lug bolts. So I had to maybe switch out that one. It might have taken me way longer than I'm supposed to. And I have to leave for work in 1 minute. So we gotta throw these on real fast. Here we go again. Boom, there we go. I mean, even though it's stock wheels, it looks pretty good. I mean, not bad. And it ties in not having a lip because now it looks more stock. But we gotta get going because I'm already gonna be late and we don't wanna get fired and end up selling a car. Okay, usually right here I would do a poll, but we are still very cold. So we're not gonna do any sort of poll, but damn. I don't know if the crack in the windshield made the supercharger louder or what, but that sounds pretty good. So next plan of action is we're gonna go ahead and go to work because I work in the mornings now. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and go to INW Performance and look over the M4 and show you guys what they're doing on it right now. It's been kind of a headache with this car. I bought it hoping that not a lot would be wrong with it, and turns out there's a lot more money than we're anticipated that we're gonna have to pay for. I'm gonna just hold off and not say too much before spoiling it all, so I will see you guys after work. Hold up, is that what I think it is? Damn, it's an RS6. Oh my goodness. That's the one that INW has been working on, and they lowered that thing. It looks so nice. Okay, now I gotta get to work. Oh, he sees me. He's revving it. All right, now I gotta get to work. All right, so I kind of lied to you guys. It is now currently the next day. I had a meeting that took way longer than expected. So now our next stop is INW Performance to check out the M4. Since we're getting there the next day, what I was gonna show you might not be on the car anymore. So let's go ahead and find out. Oh look, they didn't take it apart yet. Okay. The S4 did really go from I'm gonna f you up to please don't f me up, because that looks awful. I thought about it last night that I might just throw back on the front lip because I don't know if I can handle that. I don't think it looks that good. I don't think it looks that good. And like, look how, if the M4 didn't have a front lip, I'm scared to see what that would look like too, because. All right, let's go see what their plan is with the M4 today. Dick 'em down, Dave! He's single, ladies. Is the RS6 coming today? I saw it.
You can't come in here just videoing. You caught me off guard. I was like, what the f is going on?
They gotta get used to it because they're starting a YouTube channel, so go ahead and follow them because they're about to start some.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be the
content.
most awkward people you've ever seen. Yeah.
There we go. They need an exhaust really bad. Also, I lowered it a little bit. Look at that. Now she has some decent fitment for those spacers. All right, so a little bit of backstory on the M4 is I bought this car for $46,500. The guy had the car listed for $49,500, and I was like, look, the car's worth $47,000, I'll do $46,500, and he took it. So I kind of got a decent deal because it was below Kelly Blue Book, and I already had the coilovers, the tail lights, and a couple other things too. But I heard a little knocking sound when I was driving it home from Seattle, and it was the rear suspension. I was like, weird. So I sent the car into INW, and they told me that my axle was bad. So right there is $1,000, and then I thought it was fixed. Clunking still happened. I lowered the rear, and now the clunking's gone. He messed with the rebound, and there was something weird. However, when they were checking out the rear suspension, they noticed my front suspension was still acting funny. And this is where things get a little bit more annoying. So usually when you like test out to see if a wheel bearing's bad, you push up on the wheel and you'll get like a little wobble back and forth. I changed the wheel bearing on the other side and it was still doing that. So we looked at the suspension and I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it. Can you do it on your side?
The wobble patch?
Yeah.
Probably not with the wheel.
Oh, you can. So, the one thing I didn't tell you guys was this car was in an accident. It was parked and someone sideswiped it and he got it all fixed up, like new bumper, new fender, and still clean title and everything. And he said he fixed everything. And we had to do a wheel bearing, so that was $350. Axle, which was another $1,000. And now the car is gonna be out for 10 days because we have to send out the suspension to 057 Motorsports to get it fixed. So the struts on both sides have bad gaskets inside them, and that's what's causing the wobble, which means I can't get this car in for an alignment or anything until that's fixed. However, we have some good news. The crank hub came in. So while the car is out of commission, we're hopefully gonna be able to do the crank hub, which is gonna give us the car back, and then we can start pushing some power. So kind of good, but also at the same time a little annoying because this is gonna be another like over $2,000 that I didn't expect paying for. Not only were the gaskets bad, this thing is done. So that's a whole new strut. Yeah, that's a whole new strut. So
We're gonna 10 days out.
well, this might be longer now. This might be longer than 10 days. Well, you better get going on the crank hub then.
How much money do you want to spend?
Look how much camber that thing has.
Dude, that's. Should we just leave the struts out? That way it looks pretty good like that.
You could just make it a...
Probably be cheaper too. So the good news that I was talking about earlier is that we did get sponsored by 057 Motorsports. So they did give us like a 15% discount. So if you guys want some JRZ coilovers or have JRZ coilovers and need them rebuilt or touched up, hit them up on I think he has just his phone number on there, and just give him a call. But this looks like it's gonna be a little bit more expensive than I thought, because that's gonna need probably a whole new strut. This was chewed up at some point.
That thing's got
So before this, it was gonna be around $875, but Brian still has to get back to me from 057 and tell me how much this is all gonna cost now that I just found out that that is completely so.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa! Demonetized. Demonetized.
Watch your profanity.
That's the other side too. So I might need completely brand new struts for both sides. So this $850 might be a little bit more. Well, that's where she sits. So now the updated price is probably gonna be a lot more. I just sent him a text, so he's gonna get back to me, but it's just annoying because I bought this car hoping that I'd be able to like rip her around this winter, and knowing that it's gonna be out a little bit longer than I thought was definitely kind of a bummer. But at least it's in the shop, and hopefully if they have time they'll get the crank hub done while it's on rollers. So yeah, let's get out of here though. And I got him in a Napa box, so hopefully I don't send it back thinking, why did I send him an axle? Because that's the box that it's in. Now on the bright side, we still have the S4 that we can rip around this winter. The M4 will be done. The question is when. I have no idea. I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks. Don't hold me to it, but I'm hoping 2 weeks, 2 to 2.5 weeks. But I already posted on TikTok about the front lip situation, and a lot of people are saying just throw on the broken lip. So you guys gonna find out next video if I actually do end up throwing that back on, because I don't like how it looks right now. It looks pretty sad. One last good thing to end off tonight is the M4 got sponsored by another company called SenCal Motorsport. They're like a distributor company. They can get you carbon fiber parts, performance parts for mainly BMWs, and I got sponsored by them. So I ordered a PSM carbon spoiler alongside with an M4 badge to finish off the trunk. So if you want some M4 parts, or if you have a different kind of BMW and you want some good deals, just head over to SenCal Motorsport's Instagram, tell them I sent you, and they'll give you a discount. That's what he told me, so take advantage of it. I don't know how much of a discount, but it's probably gonna be pretty good. But anyways, guys, that's the scoop on the BMW and the Audi. Hopefully this all goes well. I mean, only time will tell, but it's just kind of annoying because it's a lot of extra money that I wasn't expecting to be fixed. He did tell me that the strut was bent, but I didn't know both were bent, the wheel bearing was bad, and the axle was bad. So that's just one thing to keep in mind in buying used cars. Yeah, sometimes you can get a good deal, but a lot of the time you don't. Also, I don't know why I'm showing you my bed. It's a wreck. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you to INW for getting that done. I literally sprung it on them last minute and they got in. So go ahead and give INW a follow on Instagram and subscribe to their YouTube, because they got some pretty sick builds going on. But anyways, guys, that's me in today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Drive safe. That's an RS6! There's an RS6 right there!